Hello, everybody. I'm Benoit-Pierre Ligot, biomedical engineer at ICEHTM. ICEHTM is a French NGO in official relation with WHO, specialized in international cooperation in the biomedical field. So the purpose of this presentation is to explain the project of developing a handbook of alternative medical device testing procedures in order to provide testing solution for biomedical technicians in low and middle income countries who have generally no access to these testers and simulators. So this project has been developed by several members of the ICEHTM NGO, by the member of the International Circle of AFIB, a French biomedical engineering organization, and member of the European Network on Medical Equipment in Low-Income Countries. This project is supported by the FHF, French Hospital Federation. In Western countries, testers and simulators are available in hospital biomedical departments since many years. So this workshop are equipped with a dedicated testing tool or patient simulator to control the right calibration and manage the quality control of most of medical equipment. These testers and simulators are used, for example, in the quality control process of monitors, electrosurgical units, intensive care unit and anesthesia ventilator, infant incubators, and plenty other devices. It provides a huge help for the biomedical technician, simplify a lot the quality control of the device, and ensure to follow precisely the country's regulation. The idea for developing this alternative testing procedure handbook comes from the observation that a lot of biomedical workshops located in low and middle income countries have no access to these dedicated testers and patient simulators. These devices are not present for several reasons. This type of device are very expensive, in average around 5,000 USD. So when you know that some hospitals already face difficulty to invest in medical equipment and to maintain them, you can easily understand that testers and simulators, which are expensive and also require maintenance, are not priority for them. So the price is one of the limitations. Beyond the price, these devices require annual calibration by specialized metrology company. These metrology companies are usually not represented in most low and middle income countries. So due to this, even if the testers and simulators are available locally from donation, for example, this device have to be sent abroad for calibration, which reduces consequently the availability of this equipment in these hospitals. For this reason, it appears very important to provide biomedical professionals with easy to use and cheap alternative, so to allow them to assess as precisely as possible the functionality of the medical devices in order to identify the malfunctions that could lead to a wrong diagnosis or treatment. So the main goal of this project is to provide a handbook of alternative procedure as complete as possible with the cheapest and easiest solution for biomedical technicians working in low and middle income countries. Also, the second objective is to include the largest number possible of biomedical professionals in this project in order to allow them to share their experience and the procedure they would have already developed in their own, to share and find a consensus on the best technical practice to add to the handbook, to review the existing alternative procedure, and finally translate this document in order to share them to a maximum number of persons. The beneficiaries of this project will be mainly biomedical technicians of low and middle income countries, international organizations involved in biomedical cooperation, medical NGOs that have started to work on biomedical topics, academic institutions of low and middle income countries, and possibly WHO Academy. At the moment, the handbook is still in process of development. As of today, 8 alternative testing procedures has been developed for the following device: multiparametric monitors, pulse oximeter, electronic blood pressure monitors, ICG, electrosurgical unit, suction pump, syringe pump, infant incubator, and oxygen concentrator. The framework of a testing of this alternative test are done step by step. So we start with the device, with the type of device, the periodicity of the maintenance, and tool and spare part required for the test. Then we do visual check, mechanical check, start check, and then we get to the parameters control, which is generally the most complex part and requires sometimes homemade tester. So this handbook also integrates procedure to help build this homemade tester with simple and available components in order to be sure that technicians will be able to build them. Then the test continues with an electrical safety test and the conclusion of the test. So in order to make this information more modern and practical, 4 tutorial videos about ICG monitor, SpO2 monitor, NIBP monitor, and electrosurgical unit, alternative testing procedure have already been filmed. There are also 5 other videos about COVID-19 essential medical equipment currently in development. This project is done in collaboration with the Belgian NGOs Medic Without Vacation, and will be a cooperation with the financial support of the French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs. So the first video are already available on ICEHTMC YouTube channel, so you can access with the link on the slide. Some lesson learned that we can share today is that we discover some limitation about devices which absolutely require testing tools anyway. For example, the oxygen concentrator necessarily require oxygen analyzer to be tested. Ventilator needs also a specific testing tools to which we haven't found a cheaper alternative yet. So it's one of the limitation. We have also found out that we need to involve very experienced technicians who have the knowledge to work without tester and simulator. And for example, most of them are retired. So the new generation of biomedical professionals have been used to working with this very useful tester and simulator. So it's very important also to involve in the network this experienced technician since a long time. So we are also in a discussion about the format of the procedure to see if we have to develop only one document which integrates procedure and report, or if we should split it in order to make this document as practical as possible. And about the next steps, we have still to develop a lot of procedure to cover more medical equipment. We also wish to involve the French Association of Biomedical Technicians and to reactivate our European working groups meeting, as the project has faced some delay due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And finally, we are looking for contributors for the development of new protocol, for sharing also experience and practice and reviewing existing procedure. So if you are interested, don't hesitate to contact me at the email address you will find in the presentation. Thank you for your attention.